So, who is really writing your songs? We'd all like to think that it's us, but often it can be a past version of ourselves or a projection based on an influence. So let's break it down. So I've often had times when writing a song where I've taken a step back and thought, is this really me? Is this really me, and is this really how I want to come across, or is it just the current state of influence in my brain? I'm sure you've also experienced this sensation, but if not, I want you to keep this video and discussion in the back of your mind for the next time that you record. Music is about portraying ourselves in the truest form through our words and our melodies, but it's often difficult to know if it's us or an influence talking. Obviously, we all have many influences in our own lives that shape the way we think, talk, write songs, and deliver them. But there comes a point where it is no longer an influence that makes up a small part of who you are, and rather you who makes up a small part of an influence. This topic ties into our video about pendulums and how to defeat them, so if you guys like this one, be sure to check that video out next. It is for this reason that I believe it's so important to develop a strong moral standing so that you can protect yourself from these negative influences that creep into your music and then into your life. I'm sure we all know that one rapper who raps about drugs and violence when in reality he lives a very cushy life void of all of those things. When these influences take you away from the truth of your music, your inherent truth, that's when it becomes a problem. And it's very easy to get lost in a topic or ideal, especially if it's one that portrays strong emotions. Examples of this would be only writing love songs or only writing songs about drug addiction. While topics and feelings like this definitely have their place in your music and your story, it's important to try to remember to recenter yourself from time to time so that you don't get lost in one strong ideal. Because honestly, there's much more to you than that. I know for me personally, I went through a tough breakup a couple years ago and I was stuck just writing depressing, sappy, sad songs. While that topic definitely had its rightful place in my life at the time, I feel like I didn't really move on fast enough to tell my full truth and full story. There's also another danger that can arise from just being stuck to one topic. In my example of writing only heartbreak songs, it led me to feel slightly depressed, took away a lot of my motivation, and kept me in a constant state of hurt. And being in a state like this is obviously not ideal. So guys, take the time every now and then to reassess what you're writing about to see if it's really you, or maybe it's a past version of yourself or an influence. Really appreciate you guys' attention as always, and I hope that this video brought some value to you. If you guys like this video, be sure to check out our last video that's linked on the screen right now on how getting uncomfortable will lead to your success. I'll see you guys again soon. Peace.